faced a lot of challenges too. But what we did before helped us to move forward. All the knowledge, all the experience we had is our strong supporter to push us, to move us moving forward.
Hi, I'm Hikaru, playing football in Turkey to become a professional footballer. This time I interviewed a Chinese Kung Fu teacher, Mr. Li. We met for the first time in the service of Airbnb. It is a service to stay at a private home. We were guests in same house in Istanbul and we shared house and rooms. When we first met, I felt he was a strange guy and I didn't wanna talk with him because when I arrived at our house for the first time, he came down from upper floor with shirtless, without shirts, and helped me to bring my luggage. I felt, why you don't wear your shirt? What strange guy he is. I felt like this for the first time. When my tryout didn't go well, or when I was sick and exhausted, he always said, do you need energy? Can I help you? With his smile and loud voice. I said, no, I don't need. Please leave me alone. Sorry, I didn't want to get involved with him for the first time, actually. But gradually, my mind had changed as watching his behavior. For example, he takes all of the trash in our house and bring it outside, even if he was a guest of our house. Not host, guest, just a guest. No one doesn't wanna do this. No one doesn't wanna touch the trash of others, garbage of others, right? Also, we had only one key of our house. When I went outside, he always said, bring the key. I'll wait in this house. Bring the key. Also, when the other guests came and stayed at our house, he gave his bed and he slept on the floor without bed. Also, he took care of host's fish and didn't off the switch of the machine of aquarium, even if it is too noisy to sleep at night. He fears the fish had trouble if we off the switch at night. Even the host said we can off the switch at night if it is too noisy. Mr. Lee always smiled and said, even if I have a little trouble, if everyone is happy, that's fine, it's good. I gradually impressed and respected him while sharing a room with him. So before becoming Kung Fu teacher, Mr. Lee also worked as an engineer, so he has a complicated career. I interviewed him why you were in Turkey, what are you doing, and about his career and more. So the main interview will start from now on. Here we go. Hi, today I have a guest, Mr. Lee.
Hi everyone.
Hi, so first, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, of course. My family name is Li, and similar to Bruce Lee. We share the exactly same family name, and my given name is Shi Feng. Shi means the word, Feng means the mountain top. So this is a great wish from my parents. Like all of us, sometimes if your name is given by your parents or grandparents or someone who you respect, and they give their best wishes to us. So I am Chinese, originally from Henan province, where is considered as the motherland for whole China. And also, it is exactly the birthplace of Qigong, Tai Chi, and Shaolin Kung Fu. So now I'm in Turkey with Karu to explore this world and also to make our dream become true.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it's good. So by the way, what do you do?
Okay, I'm a Kung Fu teacher. And mostly I teach standing meditation. In Chinese we call it 站桩, and Qigong, Tai Chi, and Shaolin Kung Fu. I came to Turkey for about 3 weeks so far, and I teach every day, both online and face-to-face in person. The reason I choose to come to Turkey is now because the COVID policy is quite different in different countries respectively. So China didn't really open the border yet, and so my students from the other countries couldn't come back to China. So I came here to be reunited with my students. So they come from different countries like Canada, America, Spain, Germany. So we are reuniting right here.
So do you have also your student in Turkey?
Yeah, I do. I have the local students too. And actually, before pandemic, some Turkish, they went to China to practice me in my hometown. Yeah.
I see. So I'm curious about your career because he's a former solar panel engineer.
Yeah.
But he quit and he started his job now.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, in China, actually training Kung Fu, it's like you're training football. It's so hard. Our parents, of course, they would like we live in, let's say, somehow easy life, let's say, at least physically. And most of us, even I was born in the birthplace of Tai Chi and Shaolin Kung Fu, but most of the parents, they would like us become an engineer, a lawyer, government officer, which somehow like you use your mind to work, not your body, you know. So they think maybe using your mind to do the job is much easier, like your intelligence, and not your body. You know, they think Kung Fu is like it's always body work. It's very labor, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah. So all of us, generally to say, and we have different background. So I used to study solar engineering in a college. So beyond my academic life, I trained in Kung Fu. After I graduated from college, I went to an international company for working as a solar engineer. I work with quite a lot of Japanese engineers too, because in solar industry, 3 countries, they used to be the best in the world. Germany, number 1. United States and Japan. You have great technologies. Of course, later China studied very fast and China become better and better. So I work with machine, not with people. Now I teach people, but I work with the machine for 3.5 years, every day with the solar machine. And then I found, wow, maybe time to change. Now I'm more and more interested in talk with people, not talk with machine. And so that's part of the reason, I think, because people are somehow more alive, you know. Every story, they are like books. I like reading, I like literature a lot. So every single human being, they are like books. They have a lot of story. No matter their job or whatever they do, their class in the society, every single person has their own life story. So I'm so interested into this, so I changed my career from a solar engineer to be a Kung Fu teacher.
I also feel he's great fashion because he's so speak loud and also his personality is really good. I respect him.
Thank you. Yeah, I speak, the reason why I speak very loud is I used to learn English almost total by myself. So how I learn English? Every day I speak so loudly to read the books, to recite it. And because English, like it's your second language, it's my second language, right? It's not our mother tongue. So when we practice it, we speak loudly, but in normal life, when we speak with person, because we are lack of confidence. You understand? Because it's not our mother tongue. So our sound naturally become lower. So that's why this is how I practice, just like training Kung Fu. So in the beginning, you do big movements to feel how you move it. But in reality, you don't need. For example, I give you a little explanation to impress how we training Kung Fu and what is the connection between training Kung Fu and the practicing language. For example, when we speak, for example, if I'm learning Japanese, I say konnichiwa, right? Normally we just say konnichiwa, right? It's enough. But when I learn it, I must say konnichiwa to make everything clear. I speak loudly too, so you can hear yourself. So Kung Fu 2, in the beginning, we make a big movement to clarifying how we move it. For example, we make a big movement to make sense of it. But in reality, you see, small movement, it's enough. It's enough. So this is the way of training and the way of applying. So they are slightly different.
I see.
Yeah.
I understand. So, okay, I'll try to speak more loud voice from now on.
Yeah.
So you changed your job to Kung Fu teacher. So for the first time, is it easy for you or?
Yeah, of course it's not easy. I faced a lot of challenges too. Like you, I guess so. You know, you're from government officer, change it to your career to follow your dream and your passion to be a football player. Our background is like all the knowledge we practiced or we had become somehow like useless, right? Because it's a totally different profession. But in Chinese we use the word Dao. You know, you have like a karate, taekwondo, aikido. The Dao. Yeah, the Dao is always the same, no matter whom or which profession you are going to choose. So looks like my solar engineer knowledge or experience became useless. But the way from a college student to become a solar engineer, this process gave me a lot of inspiration to make me as a solar engineer to become a Kung Fu teacher. A lot of challenging indeed, but what we did before helped us to move forward. Like all the knowledge, all the experience we had is our strong supporter to push us, to move us moving forward. But it's a totally different career and profession. How we quickly get into this? As we said, we use Bruce Lee's word to say, laser focus.
Laser focus.